If you want to change who you are and become a better person, the thing that I recommend you to have, in fact, this is probably a life changer, is to actually have a dream. And it doesn't have to be very specific. It can be as vague as being financially free, or as specific as having a restaurant on Oxford Street that will sell burgers or something. And the reason for it is that as soon as you realize your true dream, suddenly everything will make sense in life. Suddenly you have the direction of where to go. It's a very precious thing. So for example, about a year ago, I found that my dream is to become an entrepreneur, to have a nice car, to be my own boss. And as soon as I realized it, first of all, I became much happier because I had the direction, and I started thinking about it every single day. And then about 9 months ago, I started taking action on this dream. The small ones, but I started. So what I'm trying to say is that without the direction, your life will feel empty. And most people, they don't have a dream. So if you do get one, you're already ahead of everyone, most of the people. I was asking lots of people, my friends, lots of class students, and they don't have one. Even adults don't have one. They just live, And as soon as you realize what your dream is, you have to figure out the steps that you need to do to accomplish that dream, Don't just go to the university because your mom told you. Don't just work on that job to get the money. Have the purpose in everything that you do. That's my advice for you today. You might be asking, well, how do I find the dream? There is one book by Simon Squibb which is called What's Your Dream? And just read it and it will help you very much. Believe me, just trust me. So hopefully by now you understand why having a dream is quite an important thing. After that, what you should try to do is to make a vague plan of how to accomplish this dream. And why I said vague? Well, because you never know what will happen in the future, In fact, you probably know your future actions for the next 1 or 2 weeks, but not in the year, You don't know what will happen in a year or 2 years. So that's how it works. And how to understand if you found the true dream, it's actually quite simple, because as soon as you realize what you're driven by, then you'll start thinking about it every single day. For example, I think about becoming an entrepreneur every single day. I wake up, I think about it. I'm in school, I think about it. After school, I'm keep thinking about it. That's how you understand. If you have any questions or you need help, just comment down below and I'll be very happy to answer. It will be difficult, It will be difficult to accomplish the dream. Even for me, it's very difficult, I keep failing. The thing that I need to improve, and you probably also have to improve, is to build this momentum. And what I mean by momentum is consistently doing good things that leads toward the goal, because it works like a spiral up. As soon as you keep this, I call it successful momentum, it will be much easier to keep going, The most difficult part of this journey is to actually start. For example, not so long ago, I started having a perfect routine of waking up at 5:30, 2 hours of revision every single day, then working a little bit on my side hustles. It was very easy to continue until one time I went to sleep late and everything messed up. It was very difficult to get back on track. In fact, I still didn't get back on track. So no matter what, I repeat, do not lose momentum. It's one of the most important things to keep in mind. To continue doing this thing consistently. And even minor things will damage the momentum, you know. One time I went to sleep a few hours late, and last 2 weeks were doomed because of this. That's why you should keep this in mind. That's the reason I record this video. Try to build this momentum again. It even says on my wall, I'll show you, I covered with some notes, but anyways, here it says, never lose momentum. I thought it would motivate me. It motivated me at the beginning, but I quite got used to this sign. But it's still good to have this sign. And there's another tip that I can recommend you to do, is to put some motivational quotes on your wall, so every single time you see this and it reminds you. You should also, one thing that I've heard, a tip, is that you should always, if you always forget about your dream, write it down, put it on the wall, so every single time it reminds you what your dream is. You can even put it on your phone wallpaper. For example, if you know Eamon Gadzhi, when he was a teenager, he used to have some motivational quotes on his phone background, which is pretty cool, but I don't really use it because I have a pretty wall over here for it. If you're still watching it, I appreciate it, because not many people watch my videos, unfortunately. And yeah, if you figure out your dream already, tell it in the comments. And thank you for watching this lovely video. I'll see you later. If you want to change who you are and just become a better person, the only thing that I recommend you is to actually have a dream. And it doesn't have to be vague, oh my days. First of all, I need a microphone, for God's sake.